Will Mobius M Mobius save the Marvel Snap meta or maybe ruin it? That's the big question here, because he's finally arrived as one of the most hyped cards I can remember in forever. So many people excited, thinking this is going to shut down Loki and wave decks, which have currently kind of been the plague of the meta. And I definitely think that's a possibility for sure. Mobius is definitely good in both of those scenarios, limiting the Loki from popping off and then protecting you against wave. And as such, I do expect to see a fair bit of Mobius in the meta. On the other hand, I think there is actually a risk that Mobius in combination with wave is actually an aggressive way to use the card that could create this real sense of haves versus haves nots. Because in this deck, for instance, if you play Mobius and wave together on turn 5, you're going to make all your opponent's cards cost 4, but yours will still stay low cost if they cost less than 4, and if they cost more than 4, they'll discount. So you can play a turn 6, Doctor Doom or Eliath in combination with a 2-drop, which can be insane. Play Eliath to for sure win one spot, and then still dump a Silk on turn 6 to flip another location. It just gives you more flexibility, more control over that final turn while your opponent is limited. Now, of course, if they have a Mobius, they're going to be fine. The wave doesn't work against them. But if they don't have a Mobius, this deck can just absolutely murder them and shut them down and create this real kind of turn 6 net advantage for you. I think that's also going to be a possibility in Death Wave. I'm a little bit worried about discounting Death enough in that deck right now, so we'll probably try that out tomorrow. But basically, both of those create those scenarios where Mobius plus Wave is a really dangerous sort of aggressive lockout combo that feels a little bit unfair if you don't have the Mobius. So it's going to be really interesting to see how all of this kind of unfolds over the next week or even month, and where Mobius lands in the meta, and if there's this kind of ebb and flow with Mobius inclusions, because as more Mobius is in, sort of percolate to the top of the meta, all the decks he's countering might kind of go away, and then Mobius kind of goes away because you don't need the Mobius anymore, and there's this kind of back and forth that happens, and where that equilibrium lands is going to determine a lot about like what a meta looks like. So I don't really know where Mobius stands, but I will say his effect certainly feels powerful. I had a crazy win rate with this deck on day 1, climbed like 6,000-7,000 ranks in Infinite, and if the opponent didn't have Mobius, it felt like an enormous advantage. And if we both had Mobius, this deck is still a really good move Eliath tempo deck thing. So it felt good even if they did have Mobius. So it felt kind of safe to include here as an extra win condition, and also just a hedge against the dream dimensions and so on. I'm a little scared, this creates a feast or famine sort of scenario for people who draw this card or have this card, or whose deck has this card and those who don't. But data needs to roll in. We need time to see how all this is going to play out. I wouldn't, raise the alarm bells just yet, but I certainly think Mobius looks pretty dang good, seems to be living up to the hype so far, and I'm hesitantly excited to see where this goes moving forward. Okay, Raft, a little awkward for us with Silk. Yeah, I mean, maybe not ideal. Technically, we have some cheap cards, but they're gonna bounce around too much. Angela, Mobius, Captain Marvel actually into Silk as a start. The opponent's a card ahead though, so are they gonna stay a card ahead? Let's see. Next turn actually we could go Jeff and Silk. Yeah, that's pretty nice. So we'll at least tie. Okay, this is a perfect draw, honestly. Yeah. We should put, well, we don't have to put Silk last because we have Jeff, so we can maybe like, yeah, Craven Spider-Man's actually pretty good next turn. Move Jeff over here to Mojo World. Put Craven here as well. Spider-Man, yeah, we're looking good. Okay, the opponent snap, but we're gonna match this. That's fine. They kind of snapped when they saw the Mobius, I feel like. Oh, that's good. Okay, Cyclops, I see you. That's pretty big. It's kind of a pain. Okay, yeah, Jeff, Spider-Man, and then we try. Oh, we do have our Wave. Dang, Wave is actually just nuts. So yeah, let's do Wave. Honestly, let's maybe give up left. I don't know, dude. We can try to outscale that Cyclops, I guess. Yeah, it's actually still pretty good. Yeah, so with us having the now the opponent can play Hulk, of course, but Hulk will have to go mid if we line up Mojo World well, because Hulk won't be able to beat Mojo World. So we can force Eliath mid. Oh, I need to play Eliath now, though, if that's the case, because I'm... Oh, no, I'm waving. No, I'm fine, because I have Mobius. No, this is perfect. It's actually insane. It's actually so insane. Okay. This is like the dream. Silk going right would be helpful, I guess. Yeah, nice. Okay, just making Kraven a much bigger threat and making sure we get it. Oh, but she's moving again, so maybe that's not true. Maybe she goes back left here. Oh, the opponent also waves, but that's fine. They don't have a Mobius. Maybe they do have a Mobius. Do they have a Mobius too? They don't have a Mobius. So see, we're just like absolutely ahead here, right? What? Oh my god, bro. That's the sickest thing I've ever seen in my life, dude. Double Eliath. They can only play one card because they don't have Mobius. Like, Mobius protected our 0 cost. They can't play their 0 cost. It's really weird they got a 0 cost off Raph, but then waived it. Maybe they forgot. Like, they should have played that on 5, right? With priority, we literally can't lose. Mid and we should be fine. Oh, they're even playing left. Okay. Jeff's not a problem because we know we're bigger. And I guess a Dr. Doom actually challenges that. Maybe that's not true. Oh, never mind, we're fine. Just kidding, even Dr. Doom would be okay. Yeah, I guess there was actually maybe a Dr. Doom play with Jeff that screwed us a little bit. Silk fixed it. Because they could play Dr. Doom here and not these 2 spots. Yeah, there actually was a way to lose, but this was pretty good, let's say. And we immediately see the value of Mobius. This is the first game I've played. Will probably be the first game in the video. Actually just insane. The opponent only gets to play 1 card. We get to play 2. 2+, actually. If we'd had a 2-drop, we could have played it as well. Yeah, wave is good. Wave is good. Can we find the Mobius to go with it? Maybe one time. Luke's bar is nice for us too. We can actually get to Luke's bar pretty well in this deck. A lot of ways to play towards that. Oh, Mobius. We actually don't have to play Mobius on 5 with this deck. I mean, obviously I think there's like some surprise value in that, but I just want to spend my energy because I have other 2-drops I might want to play on 5 with wave, so it doesn't hurt much. So opponent is Jeff for Luke's bar. That's good to know. Good to know. Kiln. Ugh. Very good at Kiln. Spider-Man might help, but he could also ruin me a little bit on Luke's bar. So let's see. Good news is I'm drawing something playable next turn no matter what, because this hand is all my expensive stuff. So their Jeff could maybe contest Kiln instead of Luke's bar. I'm not sure. This is fine though for Luke's bar if it goes this way. Yeah, nice. Okay. I mean, I guess Misty Knight could eventually screw us, but that seems unlikely. Kraven here. I just put Kraven mid so that I'm safe, but I don't know, man. Like, Dr. Doom really lets me contest here if I want. Like, wave next turn with Dr. Doom is pretty... Dr. Doom on 6 is pretty nuts, especially if I draw a 2-drop to go with it. I need kind of 2 2-drops though, 1 on 5 and 1 on 6. So we'll have to see. I don't know, man. Kraven's not great, obviously, but oh god, okay. They went super hard, right? That's gonna make Dr. Doom a little tough. Although I guess he ties right now because that thing doesn't activate. Yeah. Can I get another 2-drop next turn, man? Silk goes right. We're just winning there anyway. I guess Jeff again though challenges that a little bit. I need my Jeff. High Evo and Sunspot. Okay. So I mean, if they're gonna play a Hulk, it's gonna go mid. We have to ask if Eliath can win as well, right? That's another question here. Silk goes right. Nice. Okay, so now Dr. Doom is really good. And we get the Miles too. Nice. Okay. So this obviously doesn't beat a Hulk, but I think it beats everything else. Jeff goes left. He thinks he wins. He doesn't. We're winning with Dr. Doom. Jeff goes right. He thinks he wins, but he doesn't. We're winning with Dr. Doom. We're actually just adding a ton of power mid as well. I mean, I don't think we add enough to beat Hulk, but This is kind of the dream. I mean, do we think Goliath is better? No, because it's just too risky against that Jeff. This is fine. Being able to add 10 here while the opponent adds less is nice. Hulk just doesn't do enough. Goliath, you know, it's post reveal. We're revealing first. So that's fine. It doesn't really matter. Oh, Magneto doesn't matter either, but that's pretty cool. Since actually, oh my god, that shows you exactly what Mobius did, because if that Miles wasn't there, this could have pulled Spider-Man out and we would have lost. Would have been 38-36. Holy crap. Yeah. Playing 2 cards actually clutched it against Magneto. Not in the expected way. Normally, you know, we'd want to like split this power and play one of them, you know, to hedge a little bit or whatever. Positionally, this game got weird because of the lockouts, but still it made an impact, which is pretty cool. Hey, Mobius and Wave, man, let's go. That is an exceedingly rare sight so far tonight. Both of them together. So yeah, we can play the Mobius on 2. Just tempo him out, that's fine. Oh, Economicity, that's great for Captain Marvel. Really, really good, in fact. Yeah, so we're looking for basically 2 more 2-drops here. We want to have one to play on the Wave turn, and we want to have one to play on the turn 6. So like a Jeff and a Silk together would be really welcome sight. Miles can be a welcome sight, but we might have a hard time moving on 5. Only if we get Silk, I guess. Ooh, pull away that Nebula, maybe? I mean, all these are scary, though, to be honest. But Captain Marvel can bring it back. Yeah, Nebula, okay. That is maybe the best at letting me, like, control it. Silk in hand, very nice. Okay, so that gives us a good turn 5, because we can activate the Silk, and then we have Doctor Doom plus Miles on 6. Yeah, this is really, really good. So next turn is Silk plus Wave mid. Opponent's locked out there, sure, okay. We can actually still contest this, but it's gonna be tough. They just have a lot of power there. But for me, oh, wrong order. Oh, we also have Jeff too, which could be a guaranteed surprise. I mean, we still do this, I think, for the Miles, but yeah, this is currently perfect. The opponent can only play 1 card. If we hit a Goliath, we can even stop a Hulk potentially. But we're gonna be able to play 2 cards, so hopefully ours are big enough. Like Sunspot still challenges that a little bit though. But maybe between Wave and, or excuse me, between Captain Marvel and Doctor Doom and Miles, I think we're okay. We technically have up to 21 here. The opponent plays Hulk here. We win left because they only go to 18, and we go to 21 because we have 5 and 6, and Miles wins right. The opponent plays Hulk right. Same story. We win mid and left. I think we're okay, right? I think we beat Hulk. Goliath, I guess, is the risk, isn't it? Do I beat an Goliath? I don't beat a Goliath like this because I lose left. I only go to 16 to 18. I can't Jeff though because oh no, I don't lose to Goliath because I only have 9 here and I just have enough. No, I don't lose to Goliath. Never mind. Goliath is, we have 12 and they have 9, maybe even 11, but I don't lose to Goliath either. No, we're fine. This wins. Yeah, Hulk doesn't win. Okay, sweet. 2 cards, dude. This is the dream. Like, this is exactly what we're. Oh wait, we just beat Hulk on power too. I didn't even realize. Captain Marvel doesn't even have to move. I was counting on her moving here and going 21 to 16, but she doesn't have to. I just forgot we're just big too. Okay, that's also fine. So yeah, insane. We actually kind of didn't even need the Miles, I guess, technically. In hindsight, because Doombot's so big, but just you see it in action, right? It just covers all those bases really well. Lee and Ditko, famous comic book creators of Spider-Man. Yeah, Mobius. It's fine to tempo Mobius. I mean, Silk is also fine if we want to use the Mobius as a surprise, but I've actually had some people play Ravana on me today. Like, technically the Mobius coming down sooner rather than later has a higher chance to like limit the opponent's plays. So, you know, who knows? Who knows what's right? Oh, District X. Okay. Yeah, let's move this Angela out to maybe disrupt them a little bit. And then Okoye Silk's good. Yeah.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
Hopefully this. Oh, we missed the Angela. No. I mean, still might help technically, but bit of a miss. Oh yeah, nice. They lost a spot, but oh, dude, Washington D.C. Squirrel is actually nuts. That's so good. What the heck? That's really, really good. Is this Okoye even worth it? I wonder. It just depends on what you draw, I guess, huh? Who knows? Yeah, dude, they got so many good cards for the Angela, dude. The Spider-Man's insane. They had Silk already. Squirrel Girl's not insane, but it's so good with Washington D.C. instead. It's if you feel like you're getting ripped off anyway. Yeah, buffed Carnage is not the play. I mean, like, I feel like they want to play the Angela anyway, but maybe this locks them out a little early. I'm not sure. It's really hard to make a play here. I really just hate putting power into the Angela spot. This doesn't really help because Silk kind of gets wrecked. Maybe we arrow here and it disrupts somehow. I don't know, man. I'm just kind of stuck on where to put power. They hit wave as well. Dude, this guy's a god, dude. Now I have the Mobius, so I can actually still just play 2 cards. So the wave weirdly kind of helps me, right? Okay, thank God we didn't hit the Carnage. Oh my God, thank God. Oh, they're locked up left. Oh, that's really clutch. We're just winning left. Now that does mean Captain Marvel can't move, but I think we don't care. So this is 9 power, but this is 10 power. And it moves Silk. Yeah, I think this is fine. Just 10 power. Having 2 cards to play really makes our life good. Because if they play a card like Silk does kind of win if it moves there, though. That's one iffy thing. But so does our Silk could move too. I don't know, man. Whatever. Captain Marvel could cover some bases too if I wanted to put a card left to like free up the Captain Marvel to hedge either right or mid. So that would be another angle. But ultimately, us having the Mobius into their wave helped. Playing the wave into our Mobius might have been a mistake. Nightcrawler, good for Kraven. Yeah, let's put Kraven mid. Oh, actually, Angela first. Angela first. Oh, hey, that's what we have. Spider-Man me, bro. I think we moved their Angela out with Spider-Man, right? Like clearly, I'd prefer to have Kraven down pre-Spider-Man most of the time, but in this case, it gives me a Miles anyway to play on this Angela, draw a bunch of cards. Like that feels good. Oh, we're really moving power out now. Okay, cool. Moving tons of power out. It is just a big card. You know, that's scary. That's annoying, but surely we'll be fine in Asgard now. Is it Miles plus Kraven, or is it just Yeah, I think it's this, right? We saved the Kraven. He's kind of lower power most of the time. We just don't have a lot of move left to happen, so yeah, this is fine. This could be an Orca game on 6, by the way. I can absolutely see that happening. Oh, that's another reason to get Kraven down now to proc on this Silk. Thankfully, they're not benefiting yet, which is nice. Eliath and Doctor Doom. Can we hit a wave, man? Wave would be so good. No wave? Are you serious? I think Eliath is going to be a fine win condition here. In other words, I don't think I need the Orca, right? Kraven, we're going to jack up with Silk and... well, I say that, but Silk's not really maybe going to move because the opponent may not play anything here. They may decide they're just kind of done. Let's see. Ah, they're gonna go Mobius Wave, dude. This is like exactly the same deck we're playing. Oh my god, bro, look at this guy. He's playing the exact same deck as me. This is cool. They had the same idea I did. Theirs has got a Nightcrawler in it. I like it. That's fine. Yeah, dude, that's sick. So they have priority. I think the question is, are they playing Eliath? They can play 2 cards, so Arrow's kind of risky, right? They have priority, so like if I Eliath into theirs, I lose. So my goal is kind of to dodge an Eliath, right? And this would be a way to do that. Even if they had 2 cards, which they should, because it's kind of the plan of their deck, just like ours, right? Like play something small and a big guy. This gets around it maybe, because I can move Silk here. It's like if they play a Doctor Doom here, I'm not in that much trouble. Jeff does create even more opportunity for them, though, but it kind of buffs my Kraven along the way. I think the Arrow's our best chance. It's just risky with 2 cards played, because they may not even move an Eliath. It looks like they only played the Eliath, yeah, so we're fine. Okay, we dodged it. Well, did we dodge it? Yeah, because Kraven gets big enough, right? Yeah, he's huge. Yeah, we're fine. We also have a chance on Silk too. Silk missed, but all good. Woo! Yeah, we called it. Okay, that's fun, dude. That's a mirror match. Dude, I've been playing for 58 minutes. I've done this once. the first game I play against an opponent, they hit the combo. So they didn't have the follow-up card though. They played all their 2-drops already, which I think is going to end up being a weakness for this particular version of this. But this kind of plan, Mobius Wave, seems like it's gonna find a home somewhere. I don't know if it's this deck. You might need more payoff for it. I'm not sure. Ooh, Sinister London with Lyeth is spicy if we get priority. Okay, so priority into 6 is really the dream. No matter what, let's go for priority. Mobius Wave would of course still be dreamy too. No questions about that. Silk is just big piles of stats. That's fine. Spider-Man is also just big piles of stats. Also just creates a lot of room on Sinister London, which is generally a good thing. The opponent has their own Mobius. Where is our Mobius? Angela on 4. We actually will have room to do it, but I don't really like Angela so much in London games. That second Angela is always hard to play too, because you're just like playing big cards to London the whole time. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. Mobius v Mobius instead of Mobius M Mobius would be the dream here. Dude, these Spider-Man, dude. I don't know. They got Silks moving. Where is Craven when you need him? Bro, Silk. What's gonna happen on Hollow here too? I don't know. Yeah, Captain Marvel's, that's fine. Captain Marvel's probably aren't gonna have a ton of space, but I think Angela Jeff's just kind of a liability. It's a little risky. Dude, if I had Cravens here, they'd be going absolutely hog wild, man. Hog wild, I tell you. Silk's gonna move out, unfortunately, so we're gonna lose that Captain Marvel. Which, from a board space standpoint, you might say is not the end of the world. But I don't think it feels great either. Oh, bro, Mobius, you jerk, dude. You jerk. My Miles is expensive. Yeah, I mean, I think Arrow into Goliath is our highest power output plays. So let's just see. Arrow's gonna pull these somewhere else. Actually locking up mid almost, not quite. Mystique Darkhawk, sure. Am I gonna be big enough for the Goliath? Man, I don't know. It's kind of iffy. It doesn't really matter. If anything, that might help me force an Goliath position, but I don't want to force. I want the Goliath to go right, I think. Because if I do this with like Silk, I'm only getting 10 here. That's 18. It's just not enough anyway. So I really need Goliath to go right. The other problem is if the opponent plays right, like I lose my Silks and they both get wasted. And I have priority too, so I unfortunately can't Widow's Bite around that. That said, if I go right with Goliath, it doesn't matter, I guess, because the cards don't resolve. So pretty big 50-50 here, I think. Need Goliath to go right to win this, basically. Or wait, is there? They only play one card. Oh, we're fine. They only played one card. Doesn't matter. If they only play one card, doesn't matter. we just chill. Goliath just wins. Yeah. Okay. Mobius didn't save you this time. Wave in hand. Coulson. Yeah. I mean, right now we'd probably play Coulson on 3, wouldn't we? Yeah. Maybe we hit Mobius to go with this wave and we're happy. Currently don't have a good like 2 to go with it, but can find something. Great Web. Oh my god. Craven revealing with Great Web just feels fantastic. Yes, normally I'd snap here, but I don't want to scare people off. Oh! The opponent also a move package here, it seems. Scary. That's spooky, actually. Yeah. Yeah, Coulson for now. Wave on 5, I think we like much better, especially if we can find a Mobius on time. We'll play Coulson elsewhere so that he can move into the Craven, of course. We want to proc this Craven if we can. Aw, dude, if they hit Vulture, dude, we're so screwed. Like, Craven cannot keep up. Okay, nice. Hobgoblin, huh? Dude, these Miles, let's go. Maybe we're slightly better off with Captain Marvel this turn. We know they're gonna, like, we know Great Web's guaranteed to proc, so we can play Wave double Miles next turn, just on curve that way. But I don't know, man. This vulture is going to be really tough to beat if it keeps getting pulled. Multiple man I would prefer, or my cards getting pulled every time is even better. Like, yes, let's just say screw that. My cards are awesome. Trying to think about like priority plays here. I want to have priority into Goliath, so 10 here, 3 here, kind of maybe. It's a little weird because Great Web, you don't know. Actually, I guess we should hedge against Great Web a little bit, so that if either of these gets pulled, I still have kind of a tie set up. I mean, it's not guaranteed, but you know, it's a possibility anyway. This gets pulled, I lose priority again now. I don't know. I mean, this spreads our stats okay too. It's really hard to say, but all right, don't pull my card one more time, man. Just once more. The opponent's getting wrecked. They can't catch a break on this Great Web, dude. It's tough. Oh, they finally got a good Great Web, but I think importantly, are we gonna have priority still? No, the opponent is ahead. It makes Goliath a lot worse because now they can activate like they can activate a Heimdall. We're literally 1 power off. 16 to 10 versus 12 to 5 is just slightly off. We needed that to pull like a cloak or my card. So that makes life a lot harder because Goliath is only going to delete stats now, not an on reveal. Like before, if you know we called our shot with a dude, we'd be fine. Interestingly though, the Vulture's not benefiting from that. Where do they want to play a card here is the real question. And can I even hedge against that? Maybe I just Dr. Doom here for raw stats. Because it's like Goliath is just too risky of a shot to call. They move 8 here, they go to 20. I'm only at 13. I actually have to move some kind of card there to benefit enough to beat even just a multiple man moving, let alone everything else. Yeah, I don't know, man. This game's weird. This game's weird. Oh, of course they moved both multiple men. Am I an idiot? I think I'm an idiot. Yeah, confirmed. This is not enough to keep up, right? Just a Doctor Strange? Oh, God, dude. Everything's 8. Oh, what an actual boss, dude. What a boss, dude. Actually insane. Oh, wait. No! Craven, you idiot! They pulled the Vulture out and we actually... No, dude. No, I mean, boss plays where they put it keeping everything at 8, by the way. Like, mad respect. Dude, any card but Craven getting pulled, we win. Any of these 3... Maybe some stuff from the opponent moving is bad, right? Like if the Vulture gets pulled. So, I mean, maybe in the scheme of the universe. But that's a... Like, just pull a Spider-Man, dude. We win. We're fine. Dude, oh my God, dude. That's frustrating. They had a nut game though. I can't feel too bad about losing. Just right at the end, it's stolen from us. Like teases the victory. Then they're like, nope, sorry, bro. That was a joke. You lose. Icebox on Jeff. I think Jeff's good at 3 though, man. I'll maintain Jeff's a playable card at 3. He's just so universal at 2. How's he not playable at 3? This would be a great Craven location if we had Craven. We could just juice up Craven hard. As it stands, Jeff Captain Marvel is a good curve, and then we move Jeff on 4 to play Miles on 5 probably. Maybe with a wave. Yeah, wave indeed. And then we just Dr. Doom to cover. Should be about as good as it gets. Okay, we'll Dr. Doom early too, that's fine. We do have to think about Galactus maybe a little bit. We have priorities, so we can actually just turn off Galactus. Turn 3 wave pretty much makes you think of Galactus every single time. I'm gonna snap another Galactus, I think. It doesn't even get to reveal because I have priorities, so. The snap might tell them to not Galactus is the only downside to this snap, but we're gonna call our shot. Love beating the Galactus players, dude. The Loki portrait too is a bait, man. They're trying to trick you to think they're a Loki player. It's rude. Rude, I tell you. Okay, 2 drops galore. Can we find Mobius and Wave? High Evo deck. All right. Goliath can definitely shut down Hulk sometimes, so that's nice. Ooh, Silk's risky. Let's chill on the Silk for a second, I think, just to get Murder World out of the way. Jeff v. Jeff. We're not really intending to be a turn 3 wave deck. Okay, surely the opponent doesn't play mid again, right? Oh, they do. We're fine, actually. We're revealing second, so this is okay. I don't even know why I'm moving Jeff. Why am I moving Jeff? I don't know. I don't need to move him yet. Just go back, Jeff. What am I thinking? You're fine. Chill. I guess I was thinking Miles is what I was thinking. But we're playing Captain Marvel anyway this turn, so that's fine. Maybe Jeff on 4 as a move feels better, right? Yeah, Jeff this turn is a move I like more. I guess the question is, where does he go and why? That's a harder thing to answer right now. So wave Miles this turn looks pretty good to me. That's just gonna move my Silk out and kill the Cyclops, so that's kind of funny. The Jeff dodged the dodging the Cyclops is actually pretty amusing, yeah. Okay. So yeah, we have Eliath. They can disrupt me quite a bit with a Silk though, potentially. I don't know, Captain Marvel. I don't know. Does Professor X win is one question. I actually don't know how Professor X works with Silk. I don't think he moves her, right? I think she's stuck by his effect. Because she doesn't proc her resolve until Professor X goes through, right? So I think that'd be fine. Professor X left or whatever is okay. If they can get back advantage here to the wave, they might feel pretty happy. What is that? Professor X mid? Okay. They're just gonna have to call their shot on Hulk here, huh? Where does their Hulk go? They play Hulk left, they move Silk out, and they feel really good. If they play Hulk right, they definitely have a lead, but it feels iffy because I can move the Silk over with my Eliath and go to 21. I don't actually know. I don't expect the Hulk to beat 21 right. So Eliath is fine. And if they play an Eliath right, we're fine. If they play Eliath left, we just delete theirs. So this should be fine, I think. Jeff shouldn't change the math any. It's fine. We have more than enough. Yeah, with priority, Eliath just wins that, I think. Okay. Didn't even have our Mobius, but just this deck doing kind of its normal thing.